yardage situation against this aggressive Illini defense.
Out wide, Cornelius Johnson out of bounds. Tackled by Xavier Scott at the 49-yard line.
Xavier Scott, true freshman, had to play 22 snaps in an emergency role a week ago. Got to practice all week. Much more suited to play in this ball game today with higher stakes.
10 more yards should get them on the fringe of field goal range at the very least. McCarthy down at the 45-yard line, tackled by Tariq Barnes.
Now you got to convert. Third, you got 2 downs here to convert and keep it going. Plenty of time. Minute 35 and running.
Dunlap. Yeah, to your point, they're in a big hurry to line up. They have enough time. They're going to go for it on 4th down. But make sure you're ready to line up and run a good play. Now they must convert or this game is over. So much at stake for both teams. 4th down and 3.
Crossing routes have hurt Illinois here of late. Watch for Loveland on a crossing route.
This is the season in so many ways for these two. Gash the catch. 1st down. They had a big drop not long ago. He atones, gets them to the 37. From here, it'd be a 54-yarder, and that would match Moody's long. He has the leg.
Yeah, really good job by Loveland drawing 2 defenders and moving them up the field. That opened up the throwing lane for Gash and the 1st down completion.
McCarthy, plenty of time, fires, and a flag thrown. Intended for Bell, who got an arm on it. And Witherspoon, the tremendous corner, is going to be called for pass interference.
Yeah, I think Witherspoon pulled one of his arms.
Pass interference, defense number 21. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic 1st down.
As Ronnie Bell comes out of the break, he's only able to get one arm on there. On the football.
That foul was number 31.
Illinois had 5 defensive pass interference penalties a week ago against Purdue. 2 of them against Witherspoon. 1 questionable.
Yeah, and it was a huge call,
Yep.
really, in their season, because it was right at the end of the half.
Yep.
They had a 7-point lead. Purdue kept the ball, scored a touchdown on the next play to tie it. How will they play it here? They're in field goal range. McCarthy just wants to avoid the big mistake now. McCarthy. Waving Bell. McCarthy. Incomplete. And that was a more dangerous throw to me, Todd, than it really needed to be.
Well, I don't mind you taking a shot here, but just go ahead and throw it to the back of the end zone. Don't take a chance with a close throw. Witherspoon in good position.
Yeah, if that gets picked off, that's one of the biggest mistakes of the season in college football. We have the Lou Broza Award winner from a year ago, Jake Moody. Needs one more field goal to tie for the all-time record in Michigan. Here's the blitz. McCarthy throws. Diving attempt. And it was caught by Johnson. And that's big because the clock is now moving.
Gotta spike it. Gotta spike the football now.
Great job by McCarthy to get it off. And the diving catch by Johnson.
I think they're going to wave it off and review it before the snap right there.
The ruling on the field on the previous play was a completed pass. That plays under further review.
Take a look and see if Cornelius Johnson made a clean catch. Does he have control of the football before the ball touches the ground, or does the ground aid him in making the catch? Tremendous effort.
Let's bring in Matt Austin. What do you think, Matt?
Well, I don't think he had firm control before the ball touched the ground. It looked like he had it between his wrists. But again, is it enough to overturn? Is it indisputable? But to me, it's not a catch.
And at the end of the day, Todd, I don't think it's going to be that big a deal. It's a 5-yard play. And I think they've gotten to the point now where it's going to come down to a Moody field goal. And with his skills, the 5 yards isn't going to make a difference.
Yeah, you know, as a quarterback, I'm always more in favor of trying to decide it with the offense and not make the kicker decide it. But without the guys that they have offensively, you got to trust your kicker because you don't have Corum, you don't have Schoonmaker, you don't have some of your guys.
Edwards.
Yeah, I mean, you got to trust your kicker at this point to win it for you.
They continue to take a long look at it. 20 seconds to go. Now, if they rule it an incomplete pass, they'll probably put time back on the clock. The clock would have stopped. What a football game. Illinois trying to get into the Big Ten title game. There's scenarios. It's amazing. 5 teams had a chance starting today. 4 of them are tied for the top of the division. 4
After
and 3.
review, the ruling on the field stands. Completed pass. 3rd down.
Stand, so not conclusive enough to overturn it. So what does Michigan do here? They're lined up in a shotgun.
You got to throw, right? I mean, you don't want to run here. Then you have to run your field goal team on because you have no timeouts.
Or do you snap it, spike it, just run a little more time off the clock? They don't have a timeout. Well, they're going to throw it. And it is deflected by Seth Coleman. Wow. I mean, if that gets picked off on the interception.
Not even sure what they were trying to accomplish with that. He was throwing it to Cornelius Johnson, who was covered on the sideline, but
And if he,
I don't know.
if he got tackled in bounds.
Yeah.
Well, here it comes down to the foot of Moody. 36 for his last 37 from inside 40. This will be a 35-yarder. With 12 seconds to go, it